Hey guys, Anime Gypsy here with another Hunter x Hunter live reaction. This is chapter 379, Collaboration. Upon hearing a knocking, she headed for the entrance. Shortly after she opened the door, there was a sound of her collapsing. Wait, so she heard herself collapse? I tried calling out, but there was no response. Miss? Miss? Are you okay? Are you okay? As I extended the toilet pan, that man was standing there. Oh, the guy with the scar. The schmuck. Okay. Out of the way, I stepped aside. The Zodiacs are gonna deal with this. Okay, this is gonna get messy. I stepped aside. If you make any noise, I'll kill you. Even if that man hasn't told me that, I couldn't have spoke or made a move, even if I wanted to. I decided that in order to survive, I had better to do exactly as he said, and that was all I was focused on. Okay. Hmm. That now. I had been planning to stop that exactly 20 people nice and tidy. That's why I went out of my way to specifically to target a single passenger room. Please, 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 please. Who's is oh that's what he looks like from behind. Is that how what he looks like from behind? Okay. Convinced I'll be killed if what the heck is going on? Okay, we're just jumping into this. I'll be killed if I made so much as a peep. I simply prayed to myself. Hang on a second. 10, 20, what? 20. This guy mad? Like, is that guy crazy? Oh, that's right. The level and number of people. Yeah, this guy's insane. Damn, this just it doesn't sit right with me at all. Which one should I go by? Son of a. Can't say that word for YouTube censorship. I had no idea that he was talking about. I can't take it. It's so wrong. Screw it. I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so yeah, this guy's mad. This guy's crazy. This guy's off his rockers. Okay. Just as I thought, I was about to be killed. Oh, so this is the hair of the victim. So he's talking to the victim. I heard a scream from outside and could hear a bunch of people gathering around. The sound of people running every every which way through the corridors, the sound of banging on the door, a shriek, a voice calling out for someone that somewhere there was just so much noise happening outside of the room, and then that man, he locked the toilet door from inside, yes, and I was here all the way until the Royal Army soldiers pried the door open. But there's nobody there in the picture. What's going on? Is he talking to like some sort of spirit that could only be seen with Nen? Like, what is this? Like, she isn't there clearly in the photo, but she's right there. I'm just gonna continue reading. But a rat wouldn't even be able to fit through the toilet drain pipe, let alone a human. So she was inside the toilet. The royal soldiers said the exact same thing to me, but that man never came out of the toilet. And the royal army also confirmed that the door indeed was locked. It so does he have some sort of shrinking ability? Is that what he? Okay, because if he has some sort of shrinking ability, that would explain That would most definitely explain how that same person was able to sneak up on the Phantom Troop. They were able to sense his Nan, but they didn't know exactly where he was. Okay, so, alright, let's continue. In her testimony, in fact, true when we're probably dealing with an end user, but something still seems off. Killing her would have taken not more than an instant. Why would the culprit do something as illogical as leaving a witness behind? Was he distracted and worried from the commotion outside? No. This is someone who stole the lives of 20 people without missing a beat. The word level and number of people, as well as 20 and 21 of them, these are key unreasonable mysteries. So does the process of giving people power via the ability we saw last chapter, does that ability also create insanity within the users? Like, is that what's going on? By the way, what is your relation to the female victim? We just happened to sit next to each other in the cafeteria and found we really clicked with each other. But I never got the chance to really get to know her or be there for her. Okay. Okay. Why don't you head back to your room and rest for now? I'll probably come by to question you a few more times. Hylial family member, Kashu level 1. Wait, was she one of the people beforehand that was bestowed powers via that ability? Because we know this guy was chat in at page 7 of Kiss manga. Okay. Oh, they're working together. That makes more sense. And like that, I'll weave some truth in with the lies, some lies in with the truth, that I can leave a little hints for them to piece together. Yeah, so these guys are basic NEN users. They're, yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Just make sure you give an accurate testimony about my scar. Okay. Are you sure about that? I want to get a feel of the investigation prowess of the Army and the Hunter Association. This guy naive AF. This guy has no idea the powers in store that that the Zodiacs possess. This guy's whew, this guy might get decimated. I'm just saying, if one of the Zodiacs runs into this guy, this guy's dead. This guy's dead. If nah. I want to know how long it will take them to find the criminal after identifying him. But are you really sure if you get caught you'll be executed? No doubt about it. They won't catch me, do, and if they'll do, I'll just escape. The boss said it herself, didn't she? If you wish for it strong enough, strength. If you wish for it strong enough, your ability will answer you. Okay. I can feel it just now. I was bestowed my gift, my ability, and this power will take me anywhere I want to go. This guy is just drunk on power. It doesn't look good for him. And as Louis Ni said that he vanished from the toilet, a spiraling teleportation ability, no, not exactly an ability I'd care for at all. Is it really all that fun rushing forward to get everything done? I'll just take it slow, both raising my levels and wishing for my gifts. Okay, so yeah, those two guys, yeah, they're on the level system with that ability. I have succeeded in making contact with the investigation team. Next, to go in even deeper. A single room with one door in the wall, by the wall, with no means of entering or leaving. Those are the requirements to activate my ability. What is this? I mean, it's not broken. It's okay, okay. Once I activate it, I can open walls or doors of a room. I can return my original room at any time. But if the door to the original room is opened and thus it ceases to be locked, the room my ability is reset and I can't be used on that room again. So he can't do that ability in the toilet again. But isn't this guy like stalking the Phantom Troop at this point? Like this guy's about to die. That's the last thing I remember. This guy is okay. My destination is so limited to places that I have been before. It seems I'm even able to travel back and forth outside of the ship. But with the risk of my ability getting reset, I haven't tested it for now. Okay. For now, I'm going to look forward to my collaboration with the spiders. What? Why would the spiders want to work with a schmuck like him? They've all vanished. Not quite. One person escaped. I don't like this one bit. It's like they're just screaming, "Follow me." The blood has dried. This was committed around the same time as the corpse disappeared and reappeared. Okay. I don't understand what's this guy trying to accomplish. If he wanted to frame us for the murder of one mafia family, that one person back there would have been good enough. Letting the other mafia member escape doesn't make sense. He could easily testify that we weren't the ones that did it. If the Blood's owner still lives, that is. If the Blood's owner still lives, that is. It's possible that whatever transpires here has nothing to do with us. Do you think these are each the works of different people? Not exactly. The reason would they have okay. That what reason would they have to let a wounded person escape? To let him lead the way straight back to his teammates' hideout, right? The culprit was perfectly content for us to leap into action after seeing that corpse and winding up breaking into a huge dispute with our mafia members that at least they would have been. I believe the enemy is a hitman from another family who desires a confrontation to break out between us. Nobunaga, displaying intellect. You're right on point. Okay. So then, what are you saying? He just happened to cross us, decided he'd try to use us, but since it didn't work, he had no choice but to continue on with his original plan? Don't you think so? That's a stretch. In fact, the more I think about it, this culprit, the more they seem just like us. Of course, this is nothing more than my speculation. It may be exactly as you said, separate acts by different culprits. Perhaps the culprit made a mistake and someone escaped and he's gone to chase after them. Regardless, the first culprit, without a doubt, that has someone playing games with us. And that doesn't sit well with the spiders, and we see Nobunaga's face. Okay. We definitely would have noticed if it was Hisoka's bungee gum. If he attacked his gu- if he attacked his gum to the corpse and yanked it over the top uh, of our heads. Okay, that is okay. Not Hisoka. Then the neck severed not by cord but by large blade. Okay, so yeah, it was done by blade and sloppily. Yes, so he's not a master like Nobunaga. However, it is their blade isn't pointed at us, but the Char family. Okay, the security here seems a bit excessive for the bottom deck. I wonder what they've got inside. There's no telling what lurks behind the doors. Oh, it's closed. It's locked. I figured as much. But why would they lock the doors? I mean, locking the doors with Nen users is just pointless because the Nen users could just break the door. Hey, and we see shadows. I am Wang, underboss of the Char family. My superiors and had instructed me to wait, but I hate slow ten. This guy looks serious. Tedious work. So I'll just ask you about things you can answer. Were you the ones that attacked our warehouse keeper? Does this guy have like a truth seeking one of those guys behind him must have a truth seeking ability where they could identify if someone's telling the truth or just lying. Is this Franklin? Is Franklin just sitting down, chilling, eating by himself? Oh, I see a different plate. That's Is this steak with butter? This is like okay, Franklin's dish is like hard worker, like union type person on food stamps type food. This guy, he has a steak, the vegetables, the butter on top of the steak, some bread, and what looks like a salad. Is this guy like okay? Okay, interesting. So what's Franklin up to? What you up to, Franklin? What you up to? Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it was someone else. We've already moved seats. Or do you still have something to say? Aren't you going to look for Hisoka, Franklin? I don't take pointless actions. He's searching for us to kill us as well. If I just wait, he'll eventually come to me on his own. I see. Oh, okay, 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 okay. So, so this is how Franklin's playing it. But I wonder if Franklin could take on Hisoka one on one. We haven't seen him really in a serious fight, but I wonder what that would be like. I see. Cha'ar family, vice boss, Ituku. I've just gotten word from some of our young troops that two of our warehouse keepers were killed and four were abducted. What do you make of that? It wasn't us. At least that's what I'd like to say, but if you were the ones that started it, then that's a different story. If you come if you come picking a fight, we aren't the type to back down. Okay, okay, Franklin. I can't see what I can't see that happening. We had sent word that three of your members had gone to the warehouse to retrieve their weapons, so we would have no reason to provoke your members. In that case, it wasn't us. Someone else, a third party, must have taken advantage of the situation. You think it's Hisoka? Who knows? It might be him, it might not be him, but it wasn't us. I see. So we're introduced to vice bosses, and I wonder how powerful those guys are. By the way, was Hisoka your only reason for boarding the ship? Well, we are thieves after all. But we won't be moving on to any other plans until we kill Hisoka. We won't be moving on to other plans until we kill Hisoka. So we won't be starting fights unless someone picks one with us first. I understand. Sorry to have bothered you. Yes, understood. My apologies. I believe I've got a vague idea of what happened now. Okay. That was that over there is the Charar family's hideout, and earlier a man came by carrying one of our warehouse keepers who was drenched in blood. Two of our idiot men were also shocked that the scene at the scene that they let him in. Okay. I see, and as soon as he came inside, kaboom! It okay. All right. Not exactly. According to the testimony of those inside the hideout, the man's face was also covered in blood, so they couldn't identify him. But he kept shouting, "The spiders did this." And we've been telling you this whole time that that we didn't do anything. This is all the. Okay, yes, I know. Okay, yeah, this guy's reasonable. Yes, I know. After all, that man somehow disappeared at some point, and with the warehouse keeper already dead, we've no way of to testify his story. But what really pisses me off is that someone thinks they could manipulate us with a sloppy setup like this. Thankfully, you are calm, level-headed people who will listen to reason. I believe the enemy is a hitman from another family who desires a confrontation to break out between us. Okay. Perhaps entering your hideout itself was his true goal. Entering our hideout. Hmm. What do you mean by that? If you okay, there's a kind of activation requirement for spatial teleportation abilities known as marking. It's a restriction that keeps one from jumping to a place they've never actually visited. Okay, okay, yeah. That makes plenty of sense. That makes plenty of sense. It's basically a nerf limit on teleportation. So you're not basically like Obito. You could transport anywhere at any period of time out of the ether. No, that's not how it works here in Hunter x Hunter. You know, there's a limit to everything. Everything is well organized. So yeah, this is marking is basically a nerf limit. If you're an end user, then okay, if you're an end user, then you should well understand that okay, then you should well understand it. Surprise face, okay. Just how dangerous it is now that he's succeeded. He's succeeded. So he's in. They're completely removed from the concept of balance. They don't hold anything back, frank and open, without any concern of for enemy or ally, and they have enough power to do as they please and back it up. Well then, I thought they are seeds of danger. I must crush them before they have a chance to sprout. This guy's planning to take the spiders? Uh-uh. I mean, he's powerful, but not that powerful. Like, Crollo could one-shot him. Probably. We haven't seen this guy in action, so we don't know. Maybe he's packing some dirty, overpowered ability. If I propose we team up, would you accept? Ah, okay, this is a packed chapter. I'm basically make a review tomorrow due to plans I have today. And until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.